Helen Mirren is more than an actress. She's a cultural institution, a woman who has gracefully balanced artistry, honesty, and individuality in an industry often known for its demands and contradictions. Over the decades, she has become one of Hollywood's most respected figures, admired not only for her remarkable performances, but also for her authenticity, wit, and refusal to conform to outdated expectations. Rare photographs of Mirren, combined with the untold truths about her life and career, form a portrait of someone who has consistently charted her own path. These images and stories reveal a woman whose journey has been as inspiring as it is groundbreaking, showing us that real star power comes from resilience, talent, and an unshakable sense of self. Early life and roots in London. Born Helen Lydia Mironoff on July 26, 1945, in Hammersmith, London, Mirren grew up in a working-class family with Russian and English heritage. Her father was a cab driver who later worked with the BBC, and her mother was the daughter of a butcher. This modest upbringing grounded her with values of hard work and perseverance, qualities that would define her career. From an early age, Helen was drawn to performance, showing a natural gift for expression and drama. She studied at the New College of Speech and Drama in London, where she honed her craft and prepared for a career that would span stage, television, and film. Her roots may not have been glamorous, but they provided her with resilience and authenticity that would become her trademark. The bold beginnings of a fearless actress. Helen's early career was marked by choices that displayed her boldness and commitment to artistry. Joining the Royal Shakespeare Company in her 20s, she quickly established herself as a performer of immense talent. While many young actresses at the time conformed to conventional roles, Mirren embraced characters that challenged audiences and expanded her range. Rare photographs from this period show a young Helen experimenting with style, wearing eclectic outfits that reflected her daring personality, radiating confidence on stage and off. These early moments capture not just an actress starting out, but a woman unafraid to defy norms, both in performance and in personal expression. Rare photos that capture her essence. What makes rare photos of Helen Mirren so captivating is how they reveal sides of her that go beyond the polished red carpet image. Some photos show her laughing freely with friends, her smile wide and unguarded, while others depict quiet moments of reflection in between performances. There are candid shots of her in bohemian fashion, trying on bold patterns or relaxed looks that highlighted her individuality. These images remind fans that Helen was never just a star groomed by Hollywood. She was an artist and a woman who insisted on being herself. The authenticity in these photos mirrors the qualities that have made her such a beloved and enduring figure in the public eye. The untold truth, struggles, and self-acceptance. One of the untold truths about Helen Mirren is her openness about struggles with self-image, aging, and the pressures of fame. Unlike many stars who carefully curate their public persona, Mirren has often spoken with refreshing honesty about her insecurities and challenges. She has admitted that early in her career, she faced criticism for being too sensual or too unconventional to fit Hollywood's rigid standards. Instead of bending to those expectations, she chose authenticity. Over time, this honesty became her strength, inspiring audiences who saw in her not perfection, but humanity. Her story reflects the resilience needed to succeed in an industry that often undervalues individuality. Breaking boundaries on screen. Throughout her career, Mirren has taken on roles that showcase her fearlessness as an actress. She has played everything from powerful monarchs to vulnerable, complex women, never shying away from the challenges of embodying flawed, multifaceted characters. Her portrayals of Queen Elizabeth I and Queen Elizabeth II demonstrated her ability to capture both authority and humanity, while her performances in films like The Cook, The Thief, His Wife and Her Lover, and The Last Station proved her range and depth. These choices reflect not only her versatility, but her determination to redefine what female characters could be. Rare behind-the-scenes photos often show Helen immersed in preparation, deep in thought, or sharing laughs with colleagues, reminding us that behind the awards and acclaim lies a woman deeply committed to her craft. The playful side of a legend. While Helen Mirren is often associated with regal roles and sophisticated style, rare photos also reveal her playful side. Whether caught dancing at an after-party, posing in eccentric fashion during her younger years, or enjoying time off set, these glimpses highlight her warmth and approachability. She has always had a sense of humor about herself, often disarming interviewers with witty remarks or self-deprecating jokes. This balance of gravitas and playfulness is part of what makes her so magnetic. She can command authority in one moment and charm with levity in the next. Fashion as an extension of personality. Helen Mirren's fashion choices have always been as bold as her career moves. She has never shied away from experimenting with daring cuts, bold colors, or unconventional styles. Unlike many actresses who follow strict fashion rules, Mirren has always embraced clothing as a form of self-expression. In rare, candid photos, she is often seen trying out looks that blend glamour with individuality, from vintage-inspired gowns to contemporary silhouettes that highlight her confidence. What makes her style iconic is not just the outfits themselves, but the way she wears them, with grace, assurance, and joy. Defying age in Hollywood. Perhaps one of Helen Mirren's most inspiring truths is her refusal to let age define her career. In an industry obsessed with youth, Mirren has consistently proven that talent, charisma, and authenticity are ageless. Rare photos from her later years show her with the same spark as in her youth, laughing, experimenting with fashion, and embracing life with vitality. She has spoken openly about the pressure actresses face as they age, but rather than retreating, she has leaned into her authenticity. This fearless embrace of herself has not only extended her career, but also positioned her as a role model for women of all ages. Legacy of resilience and empowerment. Helen Mirren's journey is a reminder that true success comes not from conforming, but from carving one's own path. Her untold truths about struggle and perseverance reveal a woman who refused to be boxed in by labels or expectations. Her rare photos capture moments of vulnerability, joy, playfulness, and strength, painting a complete picture of someone who has lived her life on her own terms. She has shown that beauty is about confidence, that aging is about authenticity, and that resilience is the key to lasting influence. Conclusion. The icon who chose authenticity. Helen Mirren is not simply a celebrity. She is a cultural icon whose story continues to resonate across generations. Her rare photographs and untold truths remind us that behind every dazzling performance is a woman who has faced challenges, embraced her individuality, and lived authentically. From her early days in London to her reign as one of Hollywood's most admired stars, she has carried herself with elegance, charm, and strength. Her life and career stand as proof that the most enduring stars are those who remain true to themselves. Helen Mirren's legacy is not just in her films, but in the inspiration she offers, to live boldly, to embrace every stage of life, and to find beauty in authenticity.